with the Koreans, and in blue we got Modri, who should be the favorite with Dravidians, right?
I think so, yeah. Dravidians have a really nice eco boost with 200 food each age, while Koreans, well, don't really have any sort of eco bonus if they're not going for wood units, and that's quite rare on Arena.
Yeah.
And yeah, an early imp, like I said, probably gonna be skirm war with some bombard cannons. I think Dravidians are a bit more favored there, despite the no siege engineers. I think the faster firing skirms just gives you a nice edge in the fights early on.
Okay. We do have work tomorrow, so that's why we need this to end as soon as possible. But let's see, let's hope we get good games still. So Modri's map seems to be quite bad, like stone and gold forward. Could be a bit problematic if Valas maybe goes for some YOLO towers. I don't know, is there a chance for something like that, or is it just fantasy?
I can definitely see it happening, just because Dravidians are kind of vulnerable to castle age pushes, I think. Yeah, it can definitely happen, but I just don't know how Wallace would execute such a thing. I think you want some kind of forward castle and then make a switch to siege units. I don't know, something like that.
Okay. His map is slightly better. He has the main gold save Valas, but the rest is forward, just like Modri. Relics, we got two nicer for Valas. We got three nicer for Modri, so small advantage here for him. Valas is a sick arena player, but Modri is, well, probably at the top, right? So he should be the favorite, I would say.
Yeah. I think Wallace has proven himself in the last couple of years to be a solid top 16 player on pretty much every setting. We all know he's a BF expert, but he's amazing on every map, including Arena.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, Modri has been at the top for a while now for most closed maps. It's just I mean, I don't want to be judgmental, but I think his tournament performances are not like 100% to his peak sometimes, and that can hold him back a little bit. But I hope we can see peak Modri today.
Okay, guys, tell Modri later that Depan is talking shit about him. Alright. So, uh, I I hope, I mean, with the sieves, both are not ideal for scout opening, so we will get something different, but Modri with Dravidians, I can actually see him going light cap. For Valas, I'm not sure what his plan will be. Modri, whoa, both are already up. With 23 villagers, quite fast. Is that a boom build, or are we gonna see like it anyway?
I don't think it's gonna be light cap. It's a bit too early, especially with Koreans. It feels impossible to go light cap if it's 24 plus 2. I think it's either gonna be straight boom or just some spears.
Okay. Well, if
I,
both will go spears, will be funny because there
Yeah,
will
I
be
think
heavy losses.
honestly, Modri could go for like if both players open spears, it could make sense to go for double mastery, right? Because you can convert all the spears, maybe even get atonement.
Yeah, both can go double monastery. Do both get a tournament?
No, only the Dravidians.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense actually. Sometimes you make sense, Dave. Oh,
Sometimes when I'm lucky.
well, okay, Modri with 2 idle seconds, so basically game over already.
Jorge already called it.
Jorge called it. Oh boy, no, he didn't call it. Come on, don't give me a heart attack. If Jorge calls it, it's over. Like you cannot argue with that.
Yeah,
But yeah.
true.
Market Blacksmith for both. So yeah, seems like a boom game. I don't see any of them going for some YOLO push. And we will see double bit X already. Why is he doing double bit X? Is he really gonna have the food for that? Or he
I think
says
just
double bit
barely.
X is worth it for the few idle seconds.
Okay, he had just enough. A little bit of idle time.
Well, Valas also is quite a lot of idle time. Yeah. Wawa 17 idle seconds. So both is not ideal. Maybe both are going a bit too fast, I would say. Like, do one more villager on, like...
Yeah, I don't think it's... like, on Arena, faster is not always better. Sometimes it's on the contrary. You want to have a bit more economy. You want to have a bit more resources to work with. It just doesn't always help you to be up one pop faster, because you're not gonna go aggressive, so why? What's the reason for going up faster, right?
Yeah, you can kind of see that they're teammates and maybe even practice partners. I don't know, because look, both are gonna up at the same villager count. Both have 5 on gold. Like, it's like they prepared the openings here, prepared builds.
Maybe, but I think both the civs kind of play into this type of opening a little bit. Neither civ are like fantastic light cap civs, I would say.
Okay, but, well, actually, in Imp it gets interesting. Like, we could get Elephant Archers, Cannons, we could get Siege Ongers from both. It's kind of similar.
Yeah. I think Dravidians will have a little bit of the edge with faster firing skirms, a bit of a better eco in mid game, and just having the option to have Elephant Archers makes it really nice for them, because Elephant Archers are excellent at sniping cannons. They don't die as easily to the bombard shots. So I think it's really nice.
You are right,
Valas
actually.
opening Monastery and 1 TC.
Modri double Monastery, you
doing
were
double
right.
Monastery. Wow.
And a TC on gold, but the... Hello, move. Oh, wait, he's moving the villager. Both for both. Well, we like double monastery more, right? Because what's better than one monastery?
Two
Two
monasteries.
monasteries, exactly. And what's better than two monasteries?
3.
Exactly. You get the logic. See, Devan is smart, that's why we got him. Not because, I mean, never mind, I will not say it's not PC. So, yeah, both are... Oh, come on, those villagers getting stuck on the Modri Stone Center, so annoying.
Yeah.
Send them to wood at least, yeah. Oh, but not all. Okay. So, Scout War? Not yet. Dravidians get a tournament, according to Dave, who yes.
Scout fight. Valas has to run away. He only has one monastery, but I think one relic should... he's guaranteed at least one, right? He's not gonna get sniped on the left, probably.
Ooh, look at Modri not leaving that relic and going for the first one. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I will do the same.
Ooh,
not-
but
not sure.
Valas is doing the same too, but he will not be fast enough. Oh man. What?
I'm curious if...
Look what they are doing. They're both fighting each other. Like, both are going for the first relics, and that's gonna cost Valas a monk. Man, both
yeah,
will
that
lose
should
a
be a
monk.
dead monk.
Oh man.
No sanctity. It should be...
Oh man. Both should just settle for the closer relics. Modri with sanctity, but it did not help him.
Buff monks, Kappa.
Should be another dead monk. Let's see. Got a
Oh, he got
block.
blocked with the scout. I think you have to go back.
Yeah. Good move by Modri to go back. Duty, Shalom. Okay, so we got 3 town centers already for Modri. Valas is getting his third one right now. With the relics, we got 3 for Modri and only 1 for Valas. Should be 1 for Valas. And the one on the side should be Modri's for sure, right?
Yeah, I don't see Valas getting that last one. And I think it was a nice investment for Modri to go the double mastery, because he will get 4 relics. He's not too far behind in economy, in fact. It doesn't feel like he's... Well, he doesn't have the heavy blow, but other than that, very similar economies.
Yeah.
And the relics also pay off quite fast, because it's more than 1 gold miner per relic, technically.
Okay, so 4 relics for Modri. Well, I don't see him losing that monk.
Yeah, it should be a convert.
Sensitivity. Insta.
Insta convert.
Well, that was a good save. 1 HP. That was very, very
Modri on
nice.
stone already. I think it's really smart to start taking the stone already, even if he's not gonna go for TC, because the stone is very forward, right? It's very easy to lose access to that, and then it's kind of hard to push back.
I agree, I think. And look what he's doing, going for a siege workshop. Got to be careful, he has no loom, but monks are nearby, scouts are nearby, that wolf stand no chance.
Yeah, I like the siege workshop. It's not necessarily to push Valas, like Koreans can just defend with guard tower, so I don't think this is gonna be a heavy investment. But this is very nice to keep the monks of Valas in the base and just making sure that you have a bit of a presence on the map. I think a couple of mangonels can give you a lot of control here.
Well, he could open with an elephant, Red takes the wall down, and then switch to one else, because right now Valas has no defense, no siege workshop, no nothing, no military. He has only 1 monk somewhere. Where is he? Oh, on the wall, waiting. Oh, he's opening with Mangonel actually, okay. So villager numbers, the same. Wheelbarrow now for both, so yeah, looking quite good. Defensive siege workshop right on time. It's like, I'm telling you, they know exactly what Zazari guy is doing.
Yeah. Yeah, but looks like both will stay on 3TC. I think that makes a lot of sense, considering what type of opening they will probably go for. You don't really benefit from the 4TC in that case. It's much more important to get the timing right and get bombard cannons out on time.
Yeah. Okay, good reaction by Valas. Denounced outpost, but Modri is on the way to Imperial Age already. Wow, quite fast. At 65 villagers. He's on stone. Is he gonna go for forward castle?
Most likely. If not forward, then at least somewhere in the middle. I think he has to make it somewhat forward, I think.
Double siege workshop for Modri. Okay. Going Mangonels against Koreans, a bit risky. But, well, let's see. Valas also on the way to Imp right now. 6 villagers more. Getting Loom, getting Universities. So I guess it will be a rush to Chemistry, and then Cannons, and then Skirmishers.
Yeah, most likely. I think having a couple mangonels alive in early imp can also help with the early couple engagements until bombard cannons are out. So I don't mind adding a couple more here, but obviously you shouldn't invest too heavily into them. I'm not sure why the double siege workshop. Maybe he wants to already prepare for double workshop cannon production.
Yeah, and now he's going forward for the castle. Is he gonna buy stone? Yeah, he just bought. Okay, one shot the castle. No, not happening. That castle. It's fine. Couldn't have been more forward. Gate is slowly going down. We are getting Botkin. Good shot by Valas. It's careful. See, saves the villager. Oh, nice spike from. Nice spike from. HP on that Mangonel. Okay. Oh!
Ooh, nice attack round.
Yeah. I mean, he shot the villager, I think, and Modri just dived under. Good macro by Valas. Skirmisher opening for Valas. Modri Chemistry. He got the Botkin, but that's mainly for the castle. Now he's adding ranges. So, as expected, we're gonna go for the skirmisher opening in aim. Kinda makes sense with these two
Yep.
civs. One gets the good skirmishers, Brazilians, the Koreans get the armor upgrades for free, so that's nice for them.
Exactly. Also, saving a bit of food on the skirms is also nice. Valas getting his own chemistry will be a bit later. It's smart to make the castle in the back. I like that because it's not gonna get trapped down immediately. And I like Modri's position. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one, he's the aggressive one. He's the one that dictates when to fight. Yeah. And this game is kinda weird. It feels like more like a Radius than Arena. It's more about execution than strategy so far. Like both are doing exactly the same. And it's now
Magnas are actually causing a lot of havoc here.
Yeah.
Like 5 villagers already died.
Manuel. Those Manuel villagers. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, the Magnas are doing a lot here. This is a lot of damage that Valas shouldn't really be taking. But I don't know what he can do to stop the Magnas, to be honest.
Why is Modri and Urumi swords, man? to get someone else, come on. I like the tower addition by Valas. He gets tower upgrades for free, of course, as the Koreans. But they're gonna be super nice. Just missing Bracer. He's quite low on gold though. Oh, he got one scout bamboozle in villagers. Lots of idols. Okay,
Messy game. Lots of damage caused by minimal army. That's never what you want.
Gotta get the siege workshops. That could be super good. Denies the cannon. Perfect. Okay, yeah, go.
Yeah, the advantage that Koreans could have is getting siege engineers, but Valas cannot really afford it. And until he gets there, the only thing that matters is, well, the amount of cannons you have and the micro.
Yeah. And now Valas got the unique tanks that I don't know how to pronounce. Yupstong or whatever. So now his towers have sick range, 8 plus 4, that equals to the range of the cannons without the engineers. So actually the cannons now cannot take down the towers. And that castle is a ballsy one. Oh no, one shot the castle. Oh, but the cannon is not shooting the traps. Oh man, they're doing. What is Valas doing? It's not rams. They're traps. Hey, can you start dying to mangonels? What is happening with Valas? That's weird.
I think this is a super risky castle.
Yeah.
But not just because it could be one shot, but I think this is just going to go down to the traps, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there are also 2 cannons nearby, and the cannons of Modri, I don't know what they're doing.
Modri needs at least one trap to take out the keeps.
Oh man, the cannons are dying to the towers, and he didn't take the trap down, he just lost. Doesn't he have
lost all the cannons, man. Oh my god.
And the castle. Oh my god. Valas without ballistics. Okay. Let's see.
Apparently he got a lag spike, that's why.
He got spikes.
That was very costly.
Oh man. Alright, so who has the better position right now?
Well, let's see. Modri just lost a castle, 4 cannons. Kinda equalized a little bit, I think. Valas still is in a rough position. He has to... He's still in a position where he has to secure more of the map. But I feel like now he's got a bit more room to do that.
Okay.
I mean, Modri still has 2 cannons, so it's not like he lost everything. And economy is still a bit ahead for him.
Oh, what's happening? The game is unpause. What? Thought I dropped, Modri says. Okay, we are fine. We keep going now. Mangonels are still alive, so those 3 Mangonels... I thought they killed more. They killed only 11 units together.
No, that's still a lot for just a couple mangonels in Imp, I think. That's more value than what they normally get.
What if they if those were skirmishers, I don't know. Skirmishers are not that important. Okay, more towers by Valas, pushing now forward with the cannons and the trebs. Skirmishers are not important, as we said.
He's getting siege engineers now. I like that.
That's really nice.
+1 range on the cannons and the traps. More damage. Losing a lot of the skirms though. He needs to snipe those mangonels.
Yeah, well, look at the military numbers right now, still even. And Modri has a map control, he's 5 villagers ahead, he has a relics. Wait, oh, wait, there's a relic in the middle of the battle here. But Valas. I mean,
Modri really needed to make like one trap to take the keeps out.
Yeah.
The fact that the keeps outrange the cannons makes it very difficult for him to fight. He's gonna lose the second castle now. And won't be able to get conscription.
Oh, that's important. Conscription is super important. And Modri will we start losing map control right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of stone that he's not gonna get back. And now Valas has the range advantage with the cannons. Now it's gonna be difficult to win the fights.
Well, still, it's BBC micro now. It's a dodgeball. Look how many cannons we got. We got 9 cannons from Modri versus 6 from Valas. So, guys, it's exactly like Light of War at the start of Castle Age, but better.
Big shot.
Oh my god, 3 cannons going down. Valas missing. Oh, another good shot by Modri. But he cannot get close to the towers, that's the problem. The towers outrange the cannons.
Yeah, I still feel like Dravidians should be fine here. If Modri fixes his full deco, I think he can start adding elephant archers. And then he's in a really good spot. He doesn't have to kill Valas, he just needs to make sure that Valas cannot push to the middle. So eventually he will run out of gold, he only has, well, 0 relics, because he lost the one that he had.
Do you think Modri will remember to do conscription? Because he, in his head, he clicked it. I don't know if you noticed that he did not finish that. Meanwhile, Modri losing cannons. 3 cannons going down. Wow, loser. Viva. I hate this kind of games.
Modri really needs to fix his food eco. It's only 26 farmers now.
Well, both don't have the best food economy. 32 versus 26.
Yeah, that's true.
This is so stressful to play with this cannon micro, guys. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you don't pay attention for a little bit and you lose half the cannons. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah. If you can micro in them and then you look at the back, all of a sudden all your economy is idle with no farms working. Look what Modri is doing. It's not gonna be elephant archers. He's doing supplies and men at arms and +1 armor. So I mean, in
well,
theory,
it still needs a good food eco though.
Yeah,
at least 50 farms.
In theory, that's good against skirmishers, but Valas already has 10 cannoneers somewhere. I'm not sure where. Inside the towers, okay.
Yeah, and also Valas can just retreat back to the keeps. I don't know if the champs will be able to push and do enough damage. I still feel like Elephant Archer Edition would have been better, because you already have the upgrades for them. And you already have the production buildings for them, the ranges. I think you just have to trickle them in and you're fine.
Is Modri gonna lose all of his cannons here? I mean, he needs support for the cannons. His military right now is 13 skirmishers and 9 cannons. Look at the tower. Look at the tower by Valas. More cannons are going down. Modri is throwing away such an expansive military. Wow. 4 cannons only survived. More towers are coming up. This is looking great for Valas. Getting Tumbling. Oh man, imagine both Modri and Running losing in the round of 16 on the same day.
That would be brutal.
It would be like, that would require a new clown meme. Even though Modri both don't consider themselves clowns. Gamson's swordsman for Modri plus to attack. He's hoping for the champion switch to save him here. Valas slowly but steady taking the map control. He is. Modri is still 21 villagers ahead, which is nice. Valas is also housed. Like, okay, let's say you are Valas, you see the champions. What do you have? Full hand cannoneers, right? Look at your resources. What's gonna stop him?
Yeah, I think hand cannons makes a lot of sense. Like, Gambusons doesn't really help much against HC anyway. I think just Skirm and hand cannon BBC should, in theory, be completely fine. I like that Valas expanded to the side here. He already took all the stone there. He's mining the gold. Feels like Modri just kind of let him take it for free. And that was a lot of stone that went into towers.
Yeah. He still has a lot of stone getting masonry right now. These towers will be even harder to take down. And I really like this game by Valas. I like the tower. Everybody loves Korean towers.
Yeah, unless you're the one playing against them.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how Modri stops this now.
Well, he's hoping
The
for
infantry
the
is just not gonna do anything.
Problem is, he has 1-2 swordsman right now. That's it.
Yeah.
Where's the cannons going? Take the castle down. Hello? Hello? Valas? Oh! Does he see the... He can see the barracks with units in it. So...
Yeah, he's adding more AC.
Oh, that's the champion barracks. If he gets that one, get the one on the right. Valas, shoot! You took the wrong one down. No!
Yurt!
Yurt!
I mean,
Not
it
the
doesn't
meal.
matter. Even if champion is in, I don't think it's gonna
That would have
make
helped.
any difference.
Siege elephants too.
There are so many
Oh,
towers already.
shoot.
He has got fortified wall. BF expert.
And he's getting onager. I mean, is he gonna cut? I love the wall that he did on the left side, making sure that the gold is safe, that the wood line is unraidable. Should do the one on the right as well, I would say. The last plan is perfect.
Yeah, Valas is doing the perfect strategy. He managed to preserve his cannon numbers at home, slowly pushed out of the base. Yeah, I thought after that initial trade with the cannons going down, that Valas would have been dead. But then Modri also lost a lot of cannons.
Yeah? I love the tower. I love the freaking towers heading towards Modri's base. Now we got a lot of siege elephants. And actually that's where the onagers come in handy, right? Onagers. Well,
Yeah.
siege elephants are basically rams in disguise. And what kills
Yeah.
rams? Onagers.
Exactly. Very, very nice addition for the onagers. They can just take down the elephants relatively easily. Since both HC and the skirms deal pierce damage, the onagers can just deal with them anyway.
When the crowd attack, this is absolute. This is brutal. This is like, ooh. I don't know if this is dark noob level, but yeah, GG cold. Wow. Brutal first game by Valas. That was a big hold, and the response was magnificent.
Yeah, it felt like such a swing in momentum there. I don't know. Like it's so easy to lose a couple bombard cannons and then it's a game that completely turned around somehow.
Turn around. Oh, you're not gonna sing with me?
I don't know the lyrics.
Like, so statistics, military-wise, way more military max for Valas. He got better kill to death ratio. And economy-wise, we got more wood, more food, more gold for Modri. Valas just with more stone, but that would matter, right? Those towers. Look at the collected, like that almost 10k more resources collected for Modri, and it wasn't enough. Modri had, well, maybe one would say too many villagers, 153, and yeah, wow, I'm always surprised how fast he is. And yeah, Valas is 1-0 ahead here. Damn, what a good opening for Valas. Let's update the score. So Modri finished the top of his group. Valas finished second. Had to play a decider against Miguel. Here he's looking so strong. And let's see the sieves. Potential sieves for game number 2. We got the Koreans as the first pick of Valas, beating the Dravidian, the third pick of Modri. What's your bet for the next sieves, Dave?
I feel like Modri will want to get a win now. I mean, obviously, but after a first game going down, I think you definitely want to even it up. And I think we're going to see Vietnamese.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
So Vietnamese Italians, mark my words.
yeah, I think that's very likely. And in that case, it's probably going to be light cap war. I mean, Italians could go for Smash. They are very good with Monk Rush, but I don't know if Valas is much of a Monk player.
I don't think so.
But yeah, we are getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Let's see what the sieves are first.
Haven't started yet. By the way, guys, make sure to follow Dave Hu. He's a sick variety streamer these days. So
yeah, normally I stream AoE too, but
yeah,
I've been on a break the last couple of weeks, so
yeah. Alright. We are soon starting. Still in the lobby. Do you still think Modri is a favorite, or is Valance looking super strong here?
I mean, I think both played very well up until like Imperial Age, and I feel like Modric kind of let the game slip out of his hands. He was in a really good position, but I don't know. Maybe the lag spike, maybe Miss Micro, just meant that he kind of took some really bad trades with the cannons.
Well, let's see. Game 2 has started. The Sif Star Vietnamese for Modri versus Gurjaras for Valas. So we got the Vietnamese right, but the Vietnamese were kind of supposed to counter Italians. It was supposed to counter Burgundians. I think. How did we get to Gurjaras? I don't know. Gurjaras are Valas pick number 5, while Vietnamese are Modri's second pick. So this game is definitely important for Modri, but you know what? I do favor Gurjaras here. I think.
Yeah, honestly, Gurjara is really strong, really solid civ. Just having access to cannons makes it so that their early imp is really strong, and I think the key point in this matchup is gonna be, can Gurjaras get to mass chakrams? Because if they can, it's gonna be hard for Vietnamese, I feel like.
Well, I think we'll also see a lot of shawarmas here, because against Ratans, you don't really want to go chakrams. You want them like at the back, and you want the mid shield, and I think shawarmas could be a sick mid shield here.
Yeah,
But let's see.
Yeah, I think Vietnamese here definitely want hubs in their army comp.
I'll give
And
you the draft events. The mods are horrible. I don't know why I paid them. Yeah, sorry, Dave, continue.
yeah, I think Vietnamese do want some kind of hub, arbalest, or Latin archer composition.
Let's go. Game number 2. We got Modri in blue with the Vietnamese. We got Valas in green with the Gurjaras. Already got a meal up, of course, putting his 5 Ferkles and ship inside. Let's see some maps. The map of Modri seems to be quite nice. Perfect stone at the back. Like every goal, very safe. Only the main goal is problematic. Or Valas on the other side, completely the opposite. Perfect main gold, arrest, not bueno. But the relics seem to be so much better for Modri, like 1, 2, 3 better for him for sure. The one on the right is kind of in between them, I would say. And only 1 better for Valas, so that's quite nice for Modri.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too happy with relic gens that have these kind of imbalance. I mean, Valas, I suppose he can still get his hands on 2 relics, but yeah, Modric just has a way easier time getting them.
Yeah.
Especially the one in front of his base and the one on the left. It's so close.
I mean, we can blame Bazzi. It's not his fault, but we can blame him for sure. The map scripter, our budget map scripter. Let's see. So, second lubricant already for Modri, getting his beer. Well, not a single Schwein yet, quite late wars here. Yeah,
I think if you're taking deer constantly, I don't think it's important to take the boards right away. As long as you're taking something, it's not too important.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So what are we gonna see here? For Gurjaras, I would say almost 100% light cup. For
Yeah, I think
Vietnamese,
both civs are. I would expect light cap from both civs. I would love to see some Monk Rush or something by Gurjaras, but I don't think it's gonna happen. They do have quite good monks in Castle Age, and
since I like block printing,
Siege
maybe?
Elephant.
Like, what is it like? They like something.
Block printing, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, block printing is super important in, but if you plan to Monk Rushing Castle Age only, they do have what you need.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think Valas will go for something like that.
No, Valas will
And
not.
I mean, Vietnamese probably counter it, do too many openings. You're kind of stuck with light cap, boom. So, yeah, I think not much else to say.
Okay. So this time they are not going up super fast like in the previous games. They're taking their time. I see Modri has 4 villagers queued. Now big queue too, so those are some either serious lizard moves or he just queued too much as a matter of habit. Just click, 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 click. And Valas first to go up, doing that with 24 villagers, going for the barracks. So that's indeed going to be light cap, 5 on gold again.
And he has like nothing on food. Like, what is going on? He's
Well,
sending
he
more to
already
berries.
has 500 food in the bank, so.
Well, yeah, but
And he has 5 on
will he have
6 on
800?
berries. He has the pigs in the meal. I thought he'll go market and stable and will buy food.
Yeah, I think he will have to buy at least 100. Because he hasn't made a single farm. Yeah, only just now he queued 2 more bills and he's on 500. But yeah, I guess market will solve this problem. Modri going for just standard 2 on gold, 3 farms.
Barracks for Modri too, so yeah, we were right. It's gonna be scouts for both. Hello, I go scouts. Oh no, not to darken impressions today. And market. What? No! We got baited. Look what Valas is doing. Market blacksmiths. If Modri does the same, I'll rage quit. No, Modri does a staple. Okay, so now he's adding more to gold. Were you correct? Are we gonna see a monk rush by Gurjaras? Or is that some like orthodox build, only intellectuals.
I don't know, it feels too late to be a Monk Rush. And I think he would already be queuing spears.
But it's 7 on goal. Explain.
He wants to use the market more. I don't know. With Gujaras, he doesn't have quite as many food, so I mean, I guess it makes sense to buy a bit of food, but yeah, definitely a bit strange of a build. He
No, he's
also
going
doesn't
forward.
have. Oh, he
He's
is
going
nice.
forward without lube. That's ballsy.
And without spears. I mean, I guess he has the camo, but
Yeah, but
still, that's a
what
bit.
if Modri has one scout and one spear?
Yeah, then it's very losing.
I love it. Monk Rush with
Yeah,
Gurjaras.
let's go. This is
Defan
what
called
we
it
wanted.
first. You actually called it in the previous set as well, right? We had Gurjaras there too, I think. Or did they just make that up?
No, it was light cap with Gurjaras.
Yeah, but you said they could Monk Rush, so you saw
Yeah,
that in
yeah,
advance.
they could.
So Modri sees the two villagers forward. Gotta be careful, he has no loom, Valas. Going for the quickie walls, monastery coming up. Okay, you see something like that. You see, well, he didn't see the siege workshop, but you see that. How do you react? I like the spearman.
I think you have to do what you have to do similarly to what Doubt did earlier today, just heavy light cap investment and keep probing for weakness, keep trying to pick off lone monks, lone spears.
Ooh, look what he's doing.
Double monastery. Oh,
Double monastery by Modri. Okay, that's something I did not see coming. Monk War Vietnamese versus Gurjaras, guys. What a time to be alive.
sick. Well,
They do get
Vietnamese
a
do have
tournament,
atonement. Yeah, exactly.
but
So if Valas is not prepared for this, he could lose a lot of monks.
it could
It
definitely
opened with
surprise
an
us.
elephant.
I like that. I like that. Right now we got 5 light cav, 2 spearmen, 2 monks in the queue for Modri. Valas got 4 spearmen, 1 camel, 1 monk, 1 armored elephant. And I don't know.
Modri sold all the stone
To get tournament, yeah.
to get the tournament faster.
Unlike,
Valas might just decide to add DCs. I don't know. This doesn't feel like a super all-in push with having the stone still available.
okay, we are gonna have one big engagement that could actually end the game with luck. Let's see. Camel and a monk should be converted, not a spearman. You gotta convert a monk. You gotta convert a monk. Why is he converting spearman? Diving for the monks. Why is the camel not converted?
Did he just convert spears with the monks? That feels so weird. Why we get atonement then?
I need 1 second. You entertain them.
Okay. Yeah, in the end, really good engagement for Modri. He managed to snipe most of the army for Valas. So I don't know what Valas does from here. He doesn't really have any monk decks except Sanctity. But yeah, the light cap did a lot of work.
Ooh,
And,
the Leica Marine, the Leica
Leica Marine.
Marine.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Big cleanup for Modri.
Convert the camel already. Is it camel? Oh, and the monk
Camel,
and the
finally.
camel. Okay. Well, I mean, the only question here is, do you remember? But Valas is not giving up. Second DC, he realized that the push is over. Good cleanup by Modri. That was some magnificent defense by him. We got Boso, Wilbaro, put on centers coming up for Valas. And this is like gonna be okay. We restart from from early Castle Age goes like okay, nothing happened. Modri will have the map control. He should get all the relics, but Valas can try and boom behind it.
Yeah, yeah. It's just he lost a lot of investment already. He took one relic, but he's gonna lose that too. Workshop is gonna go down. And he's already 8 villages behind. I don't see how he catches up here, because Modri can just do the same himself. In fact, he's already about to add 30 C, I believe.
He
Or at
doesn't
least
have
it
the
should be.
stone. Ah, he should buy stone, okay. And he's picking up all the relics, that's big. Someone will be on 5 relics. I mean, Valas is gonna boom on 4 town centers. In theory, that could work. I mean, in ladder game, I guess I would have resigned in Valas spot. But since it's Masters of Arena, and not only the prestige, but also $250 on the line, at least, if you win the
Yeah.
set. So, like, why not try? I mean, what can you lose?
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to keep trying. Like, it's not like the game is 100% over. And I think the best way to catch up in economy is to just add more TCs. I think that makes a lot of sense. Maybe Modri will not find a way to punish that, so you can actually make the economy pay off. But yeah, in theory, Modri should be able to just get to him first and castle the stone of Valas. Let's see what he does. He opts to go for
Oh,
a workshop.
saves a monk, not a monk. Okay, he saved a good reaction by Modri. If you have seen the statistics, he has CKPM. Valas trying to catch up to Modri. I mean, he has 1 TC more and he's only 2 villagers behind. Plus Wilbur, so Valas actually has a villager lead, but Modri has 5 relics, which is... or will have 5 relics, which is big once he takes the monastery down.
Yep. Yeah,
And
the
the
5
relic.
relics will give a nice boost to the gold economy, and obviously it's a huge factor in late game once the gold is out. I think 5 versus 0 is... a lot of times it's unwinnable, unless the matchup really favors the player that has 0.
Okay, Valas going for a massive boom at the back here. He still believes in the good Charas. If he had some bad sieve matchup, maybe he would have resigned already, but I honestly feel like Gurjalas are good here. So there is always a chance. He's housed right now, so yeah, look at all those houses at the back all of a sudden being spammed. Modri 3 DCs on stone already, so castle forward is an option, like you said. We got everyone else playing around here. Loom, Wilbur for Modri.
Yeah, I think Modri will be up first to him for sure. And yeah, even if the stone doesn't get castle dropped, it's just gonna be so hard to defend.
He's floating a lot of gold and wood, so if he could like use a market, it would be on the way to Imp already. But look at what Valas is doing. He's adding 2 stables up. What do you think is up with that?
It's interesting that he's... I mean, he's kind of hiding them, but Modri could still scout that.
3rd stable. Is he gonna try and spam? Yeah, okay. I
Light
thought it
cab.
might be shawarmas, but he's doing light cap to get map control back and to deny potential castle. I like that a lot. Modri cannot see that. Okay.
Yeah, I like the idea. If Valas can get a good cleanup of Modri's army, then it's gonna be huge. I think Modri needs to keep adding some spears.
Yeah, Modri is now on the way to Imp. He's going to Imp with 77 villagers, just finishing end card. He doesn't have a lot of military in the middle. He has 4 like a camel, 3 spearmen, and 6 monks. How many line cards do you need to put that up? For
A lot. Probably like 20.
20, I would say that's too many, but let's see. Now Modri is getting pikeman upgrades, so that's gonna help a lot. If
Yeah.
his pikemen are close to some monks. What Modri should also do is make sure he's now sending villagers forward to go for the castle, but he should also make sure to revolt his opponent.
Yeah.
Right now it doesn't matter, but let's say Valas messes 20 life cap as you suggested. He sends them in, Modri's economy will be exposed entirely, so...
Yeah, especially if shawarmas get in, that would be horrible.
Yeah. And so like we're coming just on time. Does he know about the castle? No, of course not. But the monks are alone. Oh no. The quick walls. Nice quick walls. Nice quick walls.
Yeah, Valas cannot deny the castle, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a camo there, there's some pikemen.
Hello?
Light cap got converted.
Yeah. Well, two Mangonels are kinda... No, kids are going back. So maybe, just maybe, the Mangonels can be on time. But Valas still not up. Is there any chance he will call the GG upon Modri regime? No, probably he looks at the score, he's going for... Oh, fine.
I mean, he can maybe assume that he has a better recall, which he does. And he's getting the food upgrade for the units. It looks like gonna be full castlage by Valas. He's adding more stables.
Yeah.
I honestly don't mind the idea. He's already lost the race to Imp.
Yeah, if he goes to Imp, he dies basically. He will get trapped to death. Modri almost has a stone for the second castle. He just bought the missing stone. Did he get chemistry? I don't think so. But for a second time, he does have his university. I'm not sure if he got a chemistry. He needs his Manuel to shoot. Okay, he doesn't have chemistry. And let's see. Valas will try to deny that. The Mangonels coming forward. He got chakrams, he got light, he has a ground attack, was interesting, but that's so much needed from Modri. If that castle goes up, and Valas, I don't know if he will call it, but he had a very bad spot. Now some Mangonels are coming though. Oh,
ooh,
careful.
Modri lost all the pikes.
Oh boy.
Oy vey.
Oh, boy. He needs to
Can
shoot
this castle still be denied? I don't know.
I mean, the castle of Valas will be going down soon. Like, he can deny the castle of Modri, but he cannot take his own castle as well. For now, he's repairing.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like he needed some elephant trams to just attack the trams or the castle.
Oh,
I think
that
they
would have
would.
been good, yeah. That would have been good. Nice mic from here by Modri, saving the villagers. He should shoot at the Mangonels with traps, though. With the traps. Like, take the Mangonels down and then he can finish the castle. Then he finish the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Modri has the game as long as he doesn't lose too many more units.
It was good trade. Actually, didn't lose his own Mangonel. Avil, thank you for the raid, man. That castle has been repaired like crazy. We got the final armor now for the pikeman of Modri. Finally, armored elephants, as he suggested, but only one. There's the chakrams. Okay, clown dog. No, don't need the wall. Okay, let's see the Mangonel. Gotta get a good shot. Basically, that one Mangonel is what denies the castle from going up.
Yeah.
And now the armored elephant. Oh, yeah. Where is Modri's military? Hello? Starting to lose
I
traps.
keep dying to the chakrams. I don't know. It's very difficult to engage here against the castle.
Modri was slow to react, did not repair the trap. And now that castle might not go up. Look at the HP. Okay, he's trying to make it his villagers. Actually, finally, a good shot with the Mangonel. Nice. And the chakrams, their range is quite small. I don't think they will take that Mangonel down. Valas is on the way to Imp, you know what? And he's 9 villagers ahead. But the castle is
finally up, though.
That's so important.
Yeah, it lost a lot of HP, but Modri can repair. Valas cannot take that castle down anymore. And he will lose his own castle, so no more chakrams.
Oh, he's already doing another castle, or gonna do another castle at the back here. but it's definitely looking good for Modri right now. Time to switch to Ratans or add Ratans, because you cannot go just half against Chakrams, right? But it also ranges also on the right side by Valas. What's up with that?
Yeah, I think some ranged unit to complement the army makes a lot of sense. You could go for Ratans, you already have 2 castles,
Oh,
or
what,
you can go Arbalest.
wait, panic moment, panic moment. Draken Imp TC.
What?
Draken Imp TC by Valas. He went imp with a forward TC and it's going down. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
88%.
Oh no. He falls. Well, only 2 traps
He's
are
repairing.
shooting. He needs to repair. He knows.
He's out
Oh
of
no.
wood. No!
No way. No, you got
Okay,
it
he's
up.
fine.
You got it up. If all the traps shot, and not only 2, that imp would have been denied.
Yeah. Yeah, this can happen when you use select OTCs,
Yeah.
because then it can get queued anywhere. And if you don't pay attention to it, then yeah.
That's why I never do imp with OTC skill. I always go for a TC, specific TC, but well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense to have that as a habit.
Okay, like ever
Last
gone
diving for
towards
the
the club.
traps.
I mean, the traps will go down.
Yeah. Yeah, but Modri already has a third. He's a coin cavalier. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I didn't mention that. I saw that, but I kind of my brain did not. I don't know. They did not digest that.
Okay,
GG
GG
Club.
code.
GG Club. Well, I mean that was a good game considering the Civs. I thought we would get a boring boom game, but it was great. Gurjal Monk Rush counter by Vietnamese Monk Rush, and then Vietnamese Cavaliers beating. Yeah, well, it was a really good game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a much closer game than it should have been after the failed Monk Rush, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see the statistics. 1-1, so that means at least 2 more games. That means that my beauty slip will be denied. And more military for Modri. Kill ratio was actually better for Valas. Economy, more resources collected for Valas, but almost the same. He got more wood, more food, but Modri with more gold, which is honestly less that matters. Got more villagers for Modri and more APM and 1-1. And let's see the civs that we have left.
So we had Vietnamese, Gurjaras, which means Valas used his 4th and 5th pick, respectively, against Modri's 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, it's a bit better for Valas. He has Malay Italians, which are amazing arena steeds, Japanese, which are meh, and Hanseats are the worst. While Modri has Burgundians, which are amazing. He has Vikings, which are bad. He has Berbers that are meh. He has Chinese that are completely horrible. So you know what? I highly prefer the Thieves of Valas, despite Modri having Burgundians. What do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree. Probably the best Civ out of all of these is Burgundians, but not by a huge margin. And the 3 Civs following after that are like all on Valas' side. So I think Valas has a big advantage here with the draft. It's
Yeah.
also been interesting how there's like 5 Civs here that I rank really highly. So that kind of favored Valas a little bit because they sniped 2 of the top Civs with Turks and Aztecs. So
Mm-hmm.
Valas still had 2 good Civs left while Modri only had 1.
Mm-hmm. So let's see if they are starting. Yeah, they have started, so let's go. Game number 3. Let's see what we got here.
It's gonna be Burgundians versus Italians.
Ooh, that's actually best matchup against Burgundians that Valas could have gotten, right?
Yeah, I think so. Italians definitely really good with hitting the timings with early imp, getting the university tax a bit cheaper. You get access to condottiero, so the hand cannoneers are much more risky choice for Burgundians there. And if you can get the Genoese crossbow, I think you're in a very good spot.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, Unlucky for Modri. Like, if he doesn't win this one, I think he's kinda dead.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be an important one to win for sure.
And even if he wins this one, he's still not in a good position with the Sieves at least. But in theory, he should be the better arena player, so maybe he can compensate with that. But let's
Yeah, and
see.
I mean, if he wins, then it's only one more win, so
It's possible.
maybe it's yeah.
Well, we also kind of said our goodbyes to Doubt already today when he was losing 2-1. So who knows? We have no idea what we were talking about in the end. And game 3 has started. And yeah, Burgundians versus Italians. Let's go. So in blue, Modri with potentially, do you agree that it's the current best arena sieve? And it's definitely gonna be the best arena sieve once Turks get nerfed a bit with the Janissaries?
Wait, Turks are getting nerfed?
Oh my god, okay, he just returned. Yeah, so in the poop that they released, the Turks Janissaries lose one range. So
Wow, that's a big nerf.
yeah.
Hmm.
So they're definitely gonna be worse, and I feel like already today Burgundians are maybe the best arena sieve. So, but Turks kind of gives them a competition. But
Yeah, I think Turks are definitely up there, and they do have the best offensive capabilities currently. But when it comes to the meta with this current arena, I think Burgundians have like every bonus in the book to help them. Cheap light cap, economy upgrades available earlier and cheaper. It's just a very smooth sieve to play, and of course the relics giving you food.
yeah, it's a great sieve for sure. And Modri's map is also amazing, so that's gonna help him. He has perfect main gold and stone. It's a beautiful map. Valas has horrible main gold and stone, and only the secondary gold is safe. So the sieve should be better for Modri. The map is better for Modri. And the relics. What about the relics? They seem to be quite fair, I would say. Kinda, yeah, they're fair. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So what are the players going to do here?
I think we're gonna see light cap from both. I would be really surprised if Modri goes for something else. I mean, to be fair, Burgundians have great monks too, but it's just the light cap play is so much stronger that I don't know. It doesn't feel like monk rush is the best option ever.
I could, in theory, see Valas opening with Castle here and some Genoese, but that's also super like risky, I would say, because if Modri goes for monks, he will be in trouble. But
Yeah, I think Genoese are also kind of shut down by a couple siege units.
yeah, well, let's see. Modri obviously got double with X already, being the Burgundians. He can do some 1H in advance. What if Valas Saramacuses?
I would love it, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Force Glove for Modri. Italians also don't get heresy, right? So,
Yeah, neither Civ gets heresy.
yeah.
Yeah, also I think after losing with a failed smash, you're much less likely to try it again. So I don't think Valas will go YOLO again.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Modri will go like 100%, no question. There, Valas already getting the barracks up or preparing the barracks. I mean, it could be one of two things. He did the same as the previous game. And he went for a Monk Rush.
Yeah.
Here, it could be Lyca, it could be Monks.
Yeah, he didn't make a single farm yet, so in theory there's still anything on the table.
Okay, Modri.
25 for Valas. 25 plus 2. And for Modri, he has 2 more wheels in the queue. Maybe he will cancel one.
No, what I mean, he's up. What minute are you in?
Oh,
Are you
I'm
behind,
at 7.
Defu? I'm at 7:35, so speed up. Speed up.
Okay, now I've caught up.
Alright. So Modri is up with 26 villagers, Valas went up with 24. No barracks yet for Modri. But we come on, you have the barracks with Burgundians. You do not give up on the relics as Burgundians, not with Siglac. And yeah, he's now sending the villagers forward, and the villager, not villagers, he's getting the barracks up. So yeah, it's gonna be scouts for both. Yeah, stable blacksmiths for Valas.
Interesting that he went for the blacksmith this time instead of the market. Especially with adding just 1 farm. I mean, I suppose Italians do help with cheaper uptime, but I mean, age up.
Yeah. Well, and he goes for, I mean, you go for this 1 farm, like, get horse color first, then add farms, and then get double with tax, but, well...
Yeah, I think it delays the food eco too much. He still has to wait for horse color, and then make the farms, and then he can add scouts. Now his stable is just gonna be idle forever.
Yeah. Modri already getting Boso. We'll be able to click the castle any moment now. He's getting the market. No. Sorry, my dog is hitting the wall. 1 second.
And now finally Valas will be able to afford the first scout. There we go. Yeah, I think getting horse color first would have been better.
Billy dog, sorry. Wait, Scout War. No, it's gonna
Valas turning
chase.
back. Modri will keep the gate open, but Valas threatens to attack. Modri leaves. No spears by either player yet.
Oh, Modri saw the stable. That's important.
Yeah.
Getting heavy blow already, so his economy will be thick as the Burgundians. But Valas will be a bit faster to Castle Age. We'll be able to get Lycan first and try to do some damage.
He's adding a TC immediately and a monastery. Okay. I think his economy is gonna be a bit too tight for this, because he can afford light cav, but he kinda needs a bit more farms to make villagers from both DCs as well.
Good micro by Valas, you're getting some hits.
Oh,
might
getting
even get
1
a
scout there, that's huge.
Yeah, that's really nice. Boso for Valas, okay, Modri. Gonna go for Lykev. No, opening his husbandry,
first.
not Lykev. Okay. I mean, he's Burgundians, he gets that 50% discount, both all the blacks, all the stable upgrades basically. So that's nice. But he's 1 DC so far. 3 is up, he wants to heal his scouts. I like what he's doing. Leaving the injured one home and sending the other ones forward to try and snipe potential monks. And now he can outrun Valas as well, because his scouts got husbandry, so they are faster.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Valas cannot really afford to get his own husbandry, so he has to be very aware of being close to Modri's scouts, because he can just get chased down.
Yeah, and he's getting like of now very early. Wheelbarrow actually by Modri, okay. Certisi by Valas. And let's see, I don't like this fight. Should wait till, well, I mean, he's winning. Now with life cap, it will be even better. Nice
Sniped one
micro.
scout, very nice. Has to run away from the converts now. Valas got a substantial will lead now, but no wheelbarrow.
Yeah, but like also relic
The
should be
big
in
thing is that
Modric's
he
favor
cannot.
here.
Yeah, he could not invest more into the scouts. He couldn't even get light cav.
Yeah.
So I think Modri should definitely get more relics than Valas here.
Yeah, he got both like and husbandry, Valas got none. So Modri, if he catches up to those scouts, they're dead. Now he's adding DC number 3 on the wood line. It's gonna be his first relic and the second relic, and he's already getting Sensity, which I like a lot here for his monks. Careful, yeah, now those scouts, well, they could run away towards the monks, and he's doing Valas coming outside, trying to take a relic from the left side. Modri gonna take it from the right side. Should be 2 for Modri already. Does Valas see the relics actually? Where is he going? Yeah, he sees them. He's just trying to be sneaky, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a bit of a mistake for Modri not having one light cav on the left. Like he
Yeah.
knows Valas didn't invest as much into scouts,
Oh,
so
but
you
he,
kind of have to split up the army now.
you ask and Modri delivers. He's sending a light up to the left. Gonna see the monk. Yeah, that monk. You see? You see?
Nice.
And you doubted him. Meanwhile, Modri also losing a monk on the right side. Both with a snipe each, but now that's another that light cap. Ooh, so husbandry for Valas. Is it too late? So he has only 2 scouts and they might die? No, because Modri should fight under the monks.
It's actually incredible how much value Valas got from just 3 scouts here. I feel like it's such a small investment, but he still managed to keep Modri investing. He even sniped some monks.
Yeah, and Modri got 2 relics already, going for the third Valas now. Just husbandry, both are on 3 down centers. Valas 10 villager lead, but Modri has wheelbarrow and heavy blow, so I mean, and more relics, so in the end it evens out the economies. He's also
Yeah,
going for the another relic on the right and another relic on the left, so it should be 4-1 for Modri with a relic. Very, very nice.
yeah. Yeah, not to forget the relics give food on top of gold for Burgundians, so it's twice as good to have them. And yeah, the economy upgrades definitely pay off quite fast.
I
It's
read.
just a question of will they add 40C? Valas is a bit on stone, but
Look
I'm
what
not sure if
Valas is
he's
doing. What, can you explain?
triple stable.
Triple
Okay.
stable. I mean, there are no relics left, so he's not doing that to get the relics. He's not gonna raid, so he's not gonna do it for raiding. Is he like planning to like? Is he trying to make sure that Modri doesn't do a forward castle, or like what's the plan here?
I'm not sure. It feels like he wants to do his own castle because he's still not added the fourth DC. I think if you want to go for the fourth one, you add it already. And he's heavy on stone. I think this is for a forward castle because he feels like he's been ahead on economy with giving up a bit more of the map. I don't know. That feels like the logic behind this, but Modri is very close to clicking up himself.
Well, if Modri will go for a forward castle now, he will get a surprise because he's like certain that he has as a light cap advantage. He thought he now killed the final one maybe. And Valas,
I'm just not sure why Valas made the stables so forward. It's so easy to scout these.
yeah, that's, did he see them actually, Modri?
Modri saw 2
Oh
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
stables.
yeah.
So he already knows that it's a heavier investment than just one stable.
Okay, that means that he shouldn't go for a forward castle.
Yeah.
Oh, but look what he's doing. He's in his own stables. I go
I
boom
believe it.
into light go.
Yeah, I like the cave opening, honestly. Because the Italians' best answer to Cav is Genoese, but Genoese is a unique unit, so and opening unique unit on this map is always so tricky. You need the castles for map control and traps. So if you wanna go for the unique unit, you're kind of giving up both.
Oh, Bloodlines and Forging for Valas, so he's really committed into this. Like instead of perhaps going to Imp.
Only sending 6 villagers forward.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm
Like,
scared.
Valas was waiting just for this. He knows exactly. I'm telling you, he's. Oh man, Modri should turn around. Turn around. Around.
He only has 3 Cavalier. The monks should help.
How?
Valas has to run back. Yeah, I suppose Modri has just enough to kind of make this work still. But yeah, Valas is messing a lot more. He also has more upgrades.
Oh, 3 monks. 2 monks. 1 monk. 0 monks left. All sniped. You know, villagers are going down to it's already 3 dead villagers, 4, 5, 6 dead villagers. The lack of destroying the cavaliers. What the hell is happening? How is that even possible? I don't know, but Modri lost all of his 4 villagers and now he's 20 villagers behind. While Valas is ready to go up to imp his Italians. Oh man, he was waiting for some 1k food and 800 gold. He forgot that he's Italians. And now he's on the way to imp, unless he just didn't notice, which is also possible. But I want to believe I was right. And now the Genoese is incoming. Look how heavy Valas is on stone.
18 on stone. Yeah, Valas had bought a lot of time with the heavier investment into Castle Age, but obviously it also delays his own uptime. And I feel like Modri still has a good window of opportunity here. Like, there's no way Valas can mess enough Genoese still. Modri already getting Paladin. He's getting Chemistry.
Quick wall. Nice, nice, nice. But 5 more villagers. Wait, never mind. The castle is coming up. And so that will be the first castle of Modri versus 2 castles from Valas at home right now. Siege Workshop coming up, Chemistry is coming in, so that's really nice. Oh no, 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 the quick walls were not quick enough. Those Genoese don't have even Botkin yet, they're not very scary. So in theory there's a counter unit with Cavaliers. So Modri's gonna go heavy on the cannons. Are we gonna get a replay of game number 1 with tons of cannons for both, or...
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Modri kinda needs the cannons to kinda neutralize the Genoese and also take down the castles a bit faster. Burgundian cannons also get more attack, so it's very convenient.
Yeah.
I feel like the momentum is still really favoring Modri here, because Valas can just now pick Chemistry when he's up.
Okay, he has a stone for another castle, got ballistics, getting masonry, he's getting more and more stable subs, so the position is gonna be Genoese crossbowmen and hussars from Valas. Well, Modri, full paladin at the moment, now I need cannons. Oh no, that's such a... Well, okay, I thought Valas would die for that cannon. Okay, so... Only 1 cannon though. Modri needs more siege to push them. We got 2 cannons. Valas honking him around. Oh no! Oh no! Paladin's gonna go in.
He left the gate open. No.
That was so good by Modri. Look how he got the gate open with Paladins, but don't. But now the cannons are exposed. Careful. I don't know. Was that a good move? Diving, or is that like a suicide? Meanwhile, 2 cannons are down, or not. 1 cannon is down. Only 1 cannon? I see more here. Paladins are doing the damage. There was a hole. The quick walls were not good enough. We got another castle up for Valas. He's 3 castles at home. Getting now Chemistry, getting Elite, Genoese crossbowmen, getting Bracer, but Modri is pushing.
Paladin are all over the economy. They are ready everywhere. Castle would fall.
Yeah. I mean, did you like the Lightyev? Do you think that if he uh, prioritized Imp over the Lightyev and would have gotten for early chemistry, he would have been at a better spot, or didn't matter?
I mean, he still denied the castle at first, I guess. But I think he just delayed his own imp too much. Because by the time he got the imp, Modri already had Paladin. And I don't think there's just a way to stop that if you're that far behind to imp.
Okay, are you trying to get rid of me, Kumar? What the hell? Statistics, military-wise, Gilles was so much better for Modri. He also had more military. His economy was nicer. Valas with more wood and stone, but more with way more gold and more food and villagers and more APMs. So yeah, oh yeah. So now Modri is looking strong, looking to one, but it's exactly actually what we said about running out. Like we said, okay, he's leading, but the thieves and like the thieves are really better for Valas. But I don't know. Let's see.
Well, for running, he still had good civs left, so maybe the fact that Modri has bad civs now means that he can win.
Yeah. Let's see. Draft. Thank you, Anonymous Sub. Gifter, appreciate that a lot. So we had the Italians losing to the Burgundians. So Modri used his top three civs. Valas still has Malay, which is his number one pick. Still has his third pick, Japanese. And he has Hans. No one's gonna use you, Hans. Hans.
Hans are
Yes.
Hans.
Hans are Hans, so they are still not in the lobby even. Not sure what's up with that. Let me check. What we says, be right back. We see. Alright. So what's your bet on the Civ? And why is it gonna be Japanese versus Berbers?
It's a tough question. I think I think Modri is gonna use Berbers most likely. Valas kinda has to use his top picks now. There's really no reason to use Hans. You already used your fifth pick. There's only 2 games left.
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't mind Chinese too much. I like obviously they're not a good save, but
You do
for
know the
for the
Chinese start with
for the
minus 100 foot here on this map.
yeah, I know, but still, I think for the light cave boom style, Chinese are not bad. And I mean, Modri has been doing that a lot.
No, Berbers, Japanese, mark my words. I will bet Jorge's freedom on that.
Yeah, Berber Japanese wouldn't surprise me, and then probably Malay Vikings for last game if there is a last game. So
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
if that happens, Modri has better chances to win game 4. Because I really don't like Vikings against Malay.
yeah. We'll be starting soon, guys. Modri is taking a small break. Yeah, I agree, Draken. Like, Malay is better safe for the final game. It should beat any of the Civs here, basically. So, don't see a reason to use it just in case. Um, let's see. Well, both are in the lobby already, so we should be starting soon. Focuster is Dave Who, the Delight scoreboard. Thank you, Josh. It's 2-1 for Modri, Noob Caster, Noob Streamer, everything.
Take it easy, guys. It's been 7.5 hours.
So it is 7.5 hours after a work day, so
Yeah.
and I have to wake up for working. Oof, it's less than 7 hours again. Wow, 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 wow.
So the winner of this is actually gonna face. Well, I shouldn't spoil.
No, it should. We already said that it's gonna be
Yeah, but
the
if
doubt,
someone
right?
watches on YouTube, maybe they didn't see the other set yet.
Okay, you're right. Never mind. We'll not spoil. You're a good boy, Dave. You're dead to me, Strack. Do you know Strack, Dave?
And I only know Stark.
Stark. I remember Stark. Let's see if they have started, and they have started. It's gonna be. Ooh, we were all wrong. We were all wrong. It's a game that we expected to happen in game number 5. It's happening in game number 4. It's gonna be Vikings for Modri versus Melee from Valas. I don't like that. I mean, if Valas loses this, he will be kind of left with a, I don't know. I guess it's all psychological, right? It doesn't even matter if it game 4 or 5, all because of that reason. Thank you,
Yeah, I
bro.
suppose Valas maybe was hoping for um, either Chinese or Berbers, and I mean, I think Malay still matches up really well against any of them. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit more tough to win with Japanese. I don't think it matters too much in the end. You have to win both games anyway.
Yeah. Well, so Vikings Melee. I mean, one is a great arena sim, the other is blah, right?
Yeah, I mean, Vikings have amazing economy, but tech tree wise, very poor. Very little options they have. No bombard cannons, no hand cannons, no thumb ring, poor cavalry. You really only have arb, skirm, and some infantry you can work with, but Malay can pretty much do all of those things, but better and with better complementary units, having access to bombard cannons with siege engineers.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a very nice matchup for Malay because they also have a very solid economy with the faster uptime. You can go for additional 2 villagers each time.
and Modri's map is, well, quite perfect for him. He has perfect stone and gold at the back, so that's nice. Valas has 2 golds forward, but, well, I don't see Modri being aggressive here with Vikings, right? Like, what can he even do? A Zerg rush to DC Zergs?
Where's Arzak?
Where is
Yeah,
Arzak?
yeah. I don't see Vikings doing a lot of castle age aggression. Yeah, it's probably gonna be either a straight boom or light cap boom, both of which are really well suited for this civ because of their economy. But yeah, the crucial point will be the follow up in Imperial Age, and I think that's where Malay should have an advantage.
Yeah, do you think Valas will go for a feudal boom or normal?
I think with forearm wood probably not. If you want to go for the boom, I think it makes sense to go up a bit faster. I also don't think it's
Yeah.
necessarily better than just going FC.
Yeah. Yeah, in theory, Melee could also Monk Rush, right? But I guess that's not gonna happen here.
Yeah, they could for sure. Malay have very nice monks, only missing theocracy in Imperial Age.
Yeah, and yeah, flawless Monk micro, you don't need theocracy.
Yeah, but yeah, I think against the Vikings you don't really need to do that. And
Yeah,
honestly, Vikings are like one of the better civs to defend the against monks.
Yeah,
Having
with
heresy, good economy.
yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see. We saw the maps. Let's see the relics. They seem to be a bit nicer for Modri. Actually, I don't know. Like, on one hand, Modri has 3 a bit closer to him, but Valas is 2 much closer to him. So I think I prefer actually the relics for Valas.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on how heavy you want to invest. If you want to go for a bit less investment and just go for 2 relics, then I prefer Valas's map. But yeah, Modric can definitely get 3 relics if he plays this rise.
Oh yeah. So none of them is going up just yet. Come on, Boomer, don't give it to Dave. Don't give it to Dave. That's the wrong Dave. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that a lot. Gave it to the Who. And Modri on the way to Feudal Age. After this one, gonna go up with 25 villagers. Thank you so much, Boomer. And well, Valas should go up with way more villagers, I guess, right? He's melee. He goes up super fast between the ages. You don't want to go too early to not be able to defend, and not be able to produce anything. I mean, not defend. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think the benchmark is for each age you add 2 more villagers. So if in case of fast castle you add 4, or at least 3. Otherwise you're gonna be lacking resources to afford stuff.
yeah. Alright, so we got a barracks coming up for Modri, so that's gonna be most likely scouts. Valas gonna go up now with 29 villagers. I assume he's also gonna add a barracks. Let's see, yeah. So both are gonna go for scouts.
Yeah, not too surprising. I think Vikings actually don't get husbandry, right? Yeah,
They do
so
not.
that could matter a little bit.
Oh, that's a right, Dave. Thank you so much, JK, for gifting Dave who is up. Appreciate it a lot.
Thank you.
Now you can do Ducky Noob, Dave. Now yeah, that's what you ever always wanted. Set, stable, and market for Modri. While Valas, I assume stable blacksmith. Let's see. Thank you for the ducks. Stable. You see, gold. It's stable blacksmith for Valas. Stable market for Modri, who's on the way to Castle Age right now with 27 villagers. Valas gonna go up later, but he's still gonna be faster than Modri to Castle Age with more villagers and the power of melee here. Let's see how much faster he's going to be. Yeah, he's gonna be 20 seconds faster with 4 villagers more. Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. Power of Monet very nicely helping out with the economy in feudal age here. Obviously, Vikings getting the head guard upon hitting castle age is helping out a lot with the food economy as well. So in the end, it kind of evens out. I think the 2 bonuses play out very similarly in a boom scenario. Maybe Vikings a bit ahead, but yeah, shouldn't be too much of a difference economy-wise.
Scout War, Valas got a run. He's running. Modri could chase. And Valas doesn't have any scout yet. It's a problem with Valer. You go off so fast, you barely have enough time to collect food. He has to add a spearman. Now, finally ending. Second scout. Gate is open, but you gotta run. Yeah. Run. And
Yeah, I like the spear because otherwise the scouts could just keep the gate open and be very annoying.
yeah. Oh yeah. So we got 1 scout more for Modri, 2 scouts more. Modri. None of them can afford light up just yet. Honestly, coming up. Both Spearman coming out, so Modri will have to run away soon. Run. No, 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 no. Okay. Light cup for Valas. Modri could do light cup, and yeah, he's gone for the light cup. Malay get husbandry, right? Vikings do not.
Yes.
So we might see husbandry from Valas. Well, Modri still on 1 DC. No eco upgrades, no castle age eco upgrades, I mean, except handguard, of course, because he gets it for free. And yeah, husbandry for Valas, I like that. You'll be able to choose when to fight.
Yeah, also just having the bit of an extra speed to snipe monks is very nice. And still no TC from either player. Yeah, I guess that makes sense with heavy investment into light cav.
Yeah, both really
Both
really
on,
wants a relics. But now he got husbandry Valas, and let's see. But Modri has a number, so Valas cannot really engage here despite having the speed advantage. But he can run away. Better. Okay. So second TC for Modri on the wood line.
Valas still only on 1, although he should have the wood to make TC now.
He's now
adding 1 on the stone.
Yeah. Military numbers about the same. 1-2 light of advantage for Modri. Valas compensates for that with his spearman. Not a single relic picked up yet. No, 1 relic being carried home already by Valas. So he's gonna have the advantage here.
And took the 1 on the left, no one was guarding that, so that's a nice pickup for him. I really like the eco balance for Valas. He doesn't have too many gold floating, and since he doesn't have the market, he kind of has to be on point with it. So really, really well done.
Yeah. 30C for Modri. We got a big fight right now. The monks are there. Shouldn't engage. Don't engage. Yeah, Valas is going back.
Only 1 kill so far.
Yeah, not very aggressive so far. Both are playing this safe. Both want the victory. Modri wants to go to the next round. Valas wants to go to game number 5. And he's now picking up his first relic.
Yeah, and obviously if you commit to 1 fight and lose everything, that's a huge setback. You become
you become a ducky.
Very it's a very rough spot if you lose all the light cav and you lose all the map control, the relics. Yeah. So both on 3 TC now. Did anyone get heavy blow? Not yet. Yeah, very similar economies for both. Although, I suppose Modri is a bit ahead with handcard.
Yeah. And now we got the second relic. No, third relic for Valas. That's big for him. Modri only taking his first one home. Gonna lose a monk here. Should lose a monk here. Valas, hello, hello, hello. Yes, that's a good monk. Okay, heavy blow and wheelbarrow for Valas. He's gonna go for big economy here. But, well, Modri also got a big economy since he's Vikings. And light cav numbers.
2 light cav in the middle. That was a bit poor. I think he could have saved those because he does have the faster light cav.
Yeah.
He has to run away from the fight in the middle. A lot of weak light cavs for Valas.
Yeah, he definitely got
Modri could honestly take the fight and win.
Heal your light cav, Valas. He's adding now TC number 4. Okay, both are adding TC number 4 actually. Are you telling me that we are not heading into a big skirmisher war?
I mean, 4 TC just to go into skirms, that would feel like a waste. But I don't know what else these civs can open with.
It has to be skirmishers. Skirmishers.
Both civs have terrible cavalry, so skirmishers are just very solid no matter what you do.
Yeah, I mean, Vikings do not get cannons, so that's gonna be a problem for them. But they do get siege rams, so we might see some range units with siege rams for Modri. Well, Valas probably will go for range units and cannons.
Yeah, I think Siege Rams is a nice option for Vikings. It's a bit harder to
Ooh,
make work on a closed map, but if you can get to a mass of Siege Rams, Skirms, and maybe Berserks, then I like the chances for Vikings. It just requires quite a big economy, and I just feel like Malay can get to their compositions a bit faster.
yeah,
And
Modri just sniped the monk on the right side, by the way, and just before he got home, so he's not trying to get it, but Valas is coming with his own light, even Modri not reacting. That will be a dead one.
yep.
Gold upgrade for Valas. Modri has a small economy lead. He's 5 villagers ahead. Both are on 14 centers, of course, as we said. Kill death ratio is better for Modri. Both are on stone, so again, it's looking it's quite similar this game between the two players.
Yeah. I feel like Modri's economy has been better though, because he's consistently had more villagers while having handcart all the way from early castle. And yeah, he will have more resources to click up first. He can actually click up now if he gets the building finished. But Valas did get 3 relics, so that's nice. Oh, actually 4. So I feel like if Valas can kinda hold Inner Imp, then he should be in a solid position.
Yeah, Modri is the first to click up now, doing that with 99 villagers. Going on stone, man. Stop surrounding your resources with farms. I hate that Modri is surrounding his stone entirely with farms, not being able to add a second mining camp. I mean, I guess that's how the players feel. I mean, when they lose to me because of my speed, and then I see players do this kind of shit, and then Modri wrecks me, and I'm like, dude, he blocked his own stone with farms. How can I lose to that? But yeah.
Well, maybe it's not as significant as it feels.
I don't know, it looks quite significant to me, like the distance that they have to walk. It could have been so much more efficient, but oh well. Man at Arms by Modri, what do you think about that?
Okay. I mean, I suppose Viking champs with Cambusons now do quite well against the Arbalists.
It's gone forward for
So
a castle
maybe.
too. It could have been more forward, of course. It's a mandatory.
I think he doesn't want to go too for it because he knows he's against a Malay. And yeah, I think there's a good chance Malay will be up first.
Yeah,
Which
but a
is
bit more
actually the case.
forward. I mean,
I think it's fine. It's protecting the golden stone. Yeah, I don't mind it. It doesn't have to be super forward to still take position in the middle. And looks like Valas will be going for range units.
what?
Or not. He's getting chemistry, but
He's getting Onager. He has 3 Mangonels and he's getting. I mean, actually, you know what? I like the Onager. He's probably expecting a Rampush or something by Modri.
yeah, maybe.
Onager could be a good opening, also against skirmishers. I mean, not against. Well, even against men at arms in theory with some good ground attacks. Let's see. What is he doing? Stables. Are we gonna see elephants and onagers and cannons by Valas? Elephants?
Wow. This is something I've never seen with Malay. Opening with elephants.
I mean, is it a good idea to do that against the Vikings?
I mean, I don't know.
The
It's
Zergs with wait, they still do have bonus damage to cavalry, right?
yeah, they get the old bonus on top of the gold. And
Okay.
it's not just Zergs. The champs, if you get chieftains, the champs get bonus against Cav as well.
Oh, that's true.
So So yeah, I
The
don't know
desserts are
about the elephant
cooler.
choice. Like the biggest thing with opening elephants is the economy is not fully developed yet. Like Malay elephants are cheaper, but you still need a lot of food. And I just don't see this happening. I don't know. Feels wrong to open elephants here.
Yeah, but Modri has to do the unique tech, and if he does that, he'll be in a very good spot, I think, even with champions, because those are Malay elephants. They are not the greatest.
Yeah,
They have
yeah, I
only
think
plus
so.
one armor. They shouldn't fight as the champions, I guess.
Yeah, I think champs should trade well at this stage of the game anyway, for Vikings. I don't think he sees that Valas is getting elephants, but
Lead
yeah,
battle elephant, plus 2 attack now for Valas. We got cannon, we got a couple of onagers. Okay, cap from now for Modri, getting the final attack, so he's gonna fully upgrade the champions here. He's showing us the champions to Valas, like these traps. And what is Valas going to do? Like he could go for, I don't know, Arbalest? Like how do you counter the champions here?
I suppose he does have the onagers, but
Modri is
I
also
don't.
going for Onager, look at that.
Yeah, I like the onager choice for Modri. He can cut the forest to raid. He can use the onagers against any range units. Sending some cap trams now. I think if he can manage to push multiple sides, then he's gonna be very happy. Modri is also almost popped, while Valas is not. And that's because he's been spending on expensive units that don't have the greatest upgrades for Malay.
Okay, he can now see the elephants. He should rush chieftains, he doesn't have it yet, right?
Yeah, he doesn't.
And yeah, he instantly goes for it. He needs to buy himself 20 seconds. He should be fine. But he needs to group his military together. He has a lot of champions on the right side, which are doing absolutely nothing. Moves them. Modri, hello. Yeah. Okay, so Modri is fully popped. Valas still not there. He has 44 military versus 61 of Modri. Two traps only coming forward. Another castle, nice quick walls here by Modri's castle. Gonna go up with those elephants versus the champions with the chieftains. Well, those elephants are killing, that's true, but also dying.
Yeah, both are doing relatively high damage, but the elephants are just much more costly. I feel like Modri is gonna win the engagements long term. Even short term, he's doing really well.
Yeah, nice crowd attack
Mixing in
by
bikes.
Valas.
Valas cannot afford the tech switch right now. He has to kind of keep spamming elephants and hope it works. But I think the bike champ mix is gonna win the game for Modri.
Oh yeah, with chieftains, it's super good. I don't understand, I really don't understand the elephant opening, and because I say that, obviously Valas is going to win the game here using the elephants. Modri has 5 traps chilling at home, like send them forward, man. Send them forward.
I think he's afraid of losing them, but yeah, the traps could be good for sniping the onagers as well. We've seen that work in the set of Doubt running.
Production-wise, Modri is a bit behind. He was a bit less military, but now he's popped. We got 46 elephants from Valas.
He has 15 barracks to produce.
Oh wow.
And these units are so cheap that you can just spam them a lot more than elephants. I feel like Valas needs a really good engagement really soon, but otherwise it's gonna be rough.
Ooh, but now we got onagers popping out for Modri. Well, 3 for 2, I mean that's fine, but where is the military of Modri? Those elephants are destroyed, and Modri has to fall back with the traps.
Oh, now the issue is that a lot of the production is in the middle, so grouping up the army together for Modri is very awkward.
Yeah.
Maybe I underestimated the elephants. There's still a lot of them left, like 51.
I kind of had a feeling that they will melt. I don't know. Maybe the Zergs are the best.
Yeah, I suppose Zergs would trade better, but I don't think Modri expected offense at all. I think nobody really expected offense
Yeah.
here.
Well, Pikemen are now popping out. Modri is almost popped. But Valas has 58 elephants. And look at his economy. He has stone for another castle. He can keep spamming those elephants forever. Those Malay elephants, they are cheap. And I think Modri is dead. We're gonna go for decisive game number 5. GG called. I asked for a quick 3-0 and those bastards are taking us to game number 5. Wow,
Wow.
wow, we wow.
I am surprised. I honestly didn't expect the elephants to do this well. I don't
Okay,
know.
Army high 69 for Valas. Nice.
Nice.
He had a bit more military. Kill death ratio was so much better for him. Look at the kill to death ratio 249 to only 92. And Modri had more resources collected. He had more wood, but Valas has more food and more gold. Modri is a bit more stone and more APM. So we're gonna go for the decider, guys. The winner of this game basically takes home $250 more and the spot in the quarterfinals. And let me show you the sieves that we got here. So first of all, it's 2-2. We had the Malay winning against the Vikings. You know what? I don't hate this matchup at all for Modri.
Yeah.
Berber's Japanese, I mean, it's fine. It's even, I would say, actually. I don't know why I thought it was worse matchup in my head for some reason.
I mean, I think Japanese are still a bit favored, but just because their halves are insanely good, and Berbers kind of have to go for some kind of cav. But yeah, having access to cannons for Berbers is very nice. And yeah, the cheaper light cav for mid game. Yeah, I suppose we kind of overestimated the bonus damage from chieftains and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's only +5.
Well, but also Malay elephants. Draken says he would pick Hans over Japanese versus Berbers.
I mean, I think against Berbers you can go Paladin Halb. That's pretty good. And against Chinese you can go CA Hussar or something like that. I don't know.
They have started. Let's find out. Game 5, the decider, guys. It's
Berbers
gonna
Japanese.
be, nah, as expected. Japanese for Valas and Berbers for Modri. Light him into skirmishers. What's the meta here? Or are we gonna see Monk Rush by Modri? Wait, by Valas, not Modri.
I would hack in Lava Monk Rush here. Japanese are a really good smash save, to be honest. The wood savings and just a really good Monk tax tree. Missing only Heresy.
Okay, full monks by Valas versus one DC unique units by Modri. All in camel archers. Deal?
I would love to see that, but I don't see Modri going Camel Archers ever.
No, he will not go camel archers. That's for sure. Well, maybe Nim, but not as an opening. So what is the opening like? Lightcap for both, I assume.
Yeah, Berbers probably wanna go light cav. I think their bonuses are well suited for that. Japanese could go for some type of spear monk. But yeah, Japanese light cav also solid overall. Just a question of what they want to prioritize with the opening, because playing light cav boom kind of favors the player that stronger in the post-team scenarios. And in a game 5, it can get into the head of the player. Okay, am I the better player in post-team? If not, should I try something more YOLO, or do I just play standard?
Yeah. Well, let's see. The game 5, guys. The games that matters the most. The winner is in the quarterfinals. The loser is out. In green, Valas with the Japanese. A Steve I personally don't like at all. But the same could be said about Berbers. I really don't like both Steves. So it's a question of who you like a bit more, I guess. The lesser evil. And let's see. First vine here by Valas. Where is he going with the pillars? There are a lot of houses. Okay. His map. Both goals are forward, which is not great. Only the stone is beautiful. Well, the complete opposite for Modri. His stone is a bit forward, but his main goal and the secondary goal are amazing. Getting the tears right now, Modri. Relics. Well, we got one amazing relic for Valas, one better, two better, and two better for Modri. So the relics are better for Valas. So yeah, like, it has to be like I don't see any other option here. What do you say?
Yeah, I think for Berbers it has to be light cav. Japanese have a bit more options. I would like to see some type of a monk rush, but probably gonna be light cav. I think it's a fair bet. The forward stone might be a problem for Modri, even though he has the save goals, because I think eventually you want to get into camel archers, and I feel like having the stone exposed kind of makes it more difficult. But I think overall, if both civs can get to their ideal comp, I don't know, I still favor Japanese. I think if they can get to their keeps with halbs, catapult to traps, it's very difficult to stop that.
Yeah,
But
that's true. But let's see. So far, nothing too special here. We got Modri second Shrine. What I think about some sort of like maybe Modri is like Valas is expecting Modri for Elephant Dive, for Camel Archers, so he opens Skirmishers, and then Modri goes for the cheap Berber Cavalier, something like that to surprise him. Like, can we see anything like that, or is it gonna be like, I don't even know what.
we can for sure. I think for a surprise cavalry push to work, you really need to have a forward position, because then you can actually push into the economy,
Yeah.
or clean up the army or something. If you're in a defensive position stuck in your base, I think cavalry is very hard to make work. So I think it kind of depends on the position of the players. But I honestly wouldn't mind going for the bombard cannons with maybe janitors, or even hand cannoneers for Berbers. It's a very nice opening, I think.
Okay.
And I think they also have siege engineers, right? Berbers.
Not sure about that.
So yeah, Japanese will definitely struggle a bit without bombard cannons.
Yeah. And Valas went up quite fast, 23 villagers uptime. Could this be a monk rush?
Yeah, for sure. It could be. I don't like going light cav on 23 wheels.
No. Modri is up with 25.
He actually made 2 lumber camps. I really like that, even though he's only 4 wheels on wood. But eventually you want to add more.
Yeah.
So
He's Japanese, he can afford that, right?
yeah. Modri going for 26 pop. Making the barracks, most likely will be light cav with either market or
Yeah,
blacksmith.
look at that market blacksmith for Valas. So no scout here. So that means one of three things. Option one, boom boom. Option two, Derek's monastery, boom behind that. Option three, and it's a favorite one for me. Lots of monasteries, lots of monks, lots of
I hope we see
Wolodo.
option 3.
I do hope we see option 3, but well, he's sending one more on gold, and he's up on the way now with 25 villagers of 4 on gold. I don't think that's a monk rush with 4 on gold. And he's okay, no, still 4 on gold. Maybe double monastery and boom, or sending a barracks. Okay, so he's definitely gonna try and contest for the relics. Meanwhile, market stable for Modri. Okay, so whose strategy do you prefer here?
I like what Valas is doing if he's going for monks.
No, but he's
But
not
I'm
going
not
for
sure.
monks. I don't see him adding more than one monastery.
In that case, I prefer Modri's position. I don't think trying to contest relics with this uptime and not going aggressive is good. It's yeah, I don't think you can afford everything that you want if you wanna keep booming as well. Looks like it's just gonna be spears and one monastery because he's got 4 on gold. I don't know. This is a strange opening. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, he'll do one monastery probably and try to defend the monks with a spearman. While on the other side, we got scouts incoming for Modri, both with double beat axe and horse color, of course. And yeah, Valas is not going forward. He will just do, let's see how many monasteries. One? Only one, okay. One and both, so. Modric can now see the spearman. He should not engage, obviously. Run away. Only one monastery for us there.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Okay.
We are sad.
So spearman, monks, and boom behind that. Well, Modric will go light cav and then try to boom behind that. Gonna rush a monastery. Yeah. Maybe even double monastery with Modric again, or is that too extreme? No.
It's an option. He has 5 on gold, but I think that's just for the market. I think he's just gonna stay on 1. Because with the 5 light cap, he can still harass a lot. I don't think he wants to invest too heavily into the relic war. I think if Valas can get the relic in the front, then he can pretty much secure 2 relics for himself, because the one on the side is very close to his base.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
already going for it.
that's his engagement. Modric can see the relic being picked up. Will he try and snipe it? That's actually a good choking point for. Oh man, this fight for Modri. What?
Well, he sniped the monk, lost 1 light cap. I think that was worth it.
And look at him blocking, making sure that injured Leica will get home safely. I like that a lot. Just heal it. Yeah. Well. Oh, but another dead Leica by Modri, a bit sloppy. Already losing to here. He's now getting his second TC up far on the right side of his base. Well, 30 C is already coming in for Valas.
Yeah, Valas will pull ahead in economy for sure. He also has Bolsaw, which Modri does not, I believe. Yeah.
And he's picking out the first relic. Sorry for me yawning, guys. I'm dying after 8 hours of streaming. But yeah, we keep going. We'll end this series. That should be the second relic for Valas here.
Yeah, I don't see Modri stopping him from getting this relic. Yeah, he can maybe snap. No, he has to go back. So 2 relics for Valas. I think he's gonna be very happy with that. He only invested into the barracks, as opposed to Modri, who invested into light cav. And Valas is gonna be now ahead in economy, so I think he's happy with this position.
Let's see. Ooh, good reaction by Modri, dropping the relic, trying to convert the scout. So it's gonna be the second relic for Modri and might be the third even. Okay. But why did you stop? Hello, Modri? Hello? 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 No, that's the wrong way. Where are you going? Oh, yeah. Okay, he's trying to save his friend.
Yeah, I think Valas has to just stay in the base now, because the spears can just get converted, and he doesn't really have any units to deal with the monks. Question is, will there be a 4th DC? I think...
No. Siege Workshop for Valas. Okay.
Yes, Siege Workshop, I like that a lot.
Do Berbers get redemption?
I believe so, but no Sanctity. So the monks do die to one shot of Amangana.
Okay. And so Siege Workshop is up right on time. Mangonel should be coming to defend against those monks from Modri. He's getting heavy blow right now. You got 3 Tomb Centers up as well, Modri, but he's Wilbero plus 2 villagers behind. So small economy lead here for Valas. But Modri compensates on that with 1 more relic.
Alas decided to solve the housing crisis in one fell swoop.
Yeah, I love that. If you have floating wood, trouble in paradise. What do you mean? What trouble in paradise? Oh man, they dropped. Apparently.
Oh no.
No, 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 no.
And Terror is never going to sleep at this rate.
Okay, Dave and you, I leave the map like that. Everything is zoomed out and you cast Kappa.
Good night.
Man. Good night, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for Winchester versus NBL. I wonder when he dropped, so.
Now this is a very peaceful game.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully they can restore. Because if it's a Rhea, I will rage. I will sleep. I will rage. Alright, so hopefully they can restore as I said. And we should be able to continue from the same spot. Yes, who had the better positions or Dave? Who?
I think I prefer Valas's position with the better economy. We got 2 relics. I think I prefer Valas's position. I don't know when exactly they dropped. It can be kind of awkward to restore if the drop happened at a point where they were already like inactive for a minute or so.
Well, they restored already, so let's find out. What? No, that's the old game, I guess. Yeah, it's old.
That was masterclass.
Masterclass.
Everything I did in this game
was so high levels. Or... Okay, never mind. I don't know why capture it is showing the old one. Try again. No. I don't see
that was
the...
masterclass.
Everything in this game was low levels.
I'm spectating the Came from dashboard. I think that should be the right one. That's just still 15-second countdown.
Oh, really? Because for me, dashboard opens original game. Let me try again. No, for me it opens original one. Oh,
For me, it opened at 19 minutes.
Weird. Let
That
me
was
try to
masterclass.
maybe open from within
Everything
the
I
game.
did in this game was so high level there.
So high level, sir.
Everything we did in this cast was so high level there. Okay, so Modri getting wheelbarrow, already got heavy blow going on stone with
Wait till
wheels.
I join, because I no wait for radio. Yeah, I cannot find the game. What the hell? Oh man, don't tell me we'll have this issue right now. Yeah, I don't understand why it opens the whole game for me.
That was masterclass. Everything I did in this game was so high level there.
Oh, come on. I cannot find the game even. It's so bad. The browser is not working for me as a spectator. Ah. How did you join? Son of a gun. Let me try it. Okay, maybe now it will.
I just clicked on the link on dashboard.
Yeah, I did the same. Like, and I couldn't. It opens the old games, like from the start.
That's very weird.
Trying by the spectate game browser, but like no matching games found. Top level streaming, guys. But what can I do? It not up to me. It's the game that chooses to go all loco. I am trying to find the lobby game. You try to maybe search the player's name. Oh, okay. I found one of the games. I don't know which one is the correct one. I can see two. Okay, let's see. Maybe that works. Okay, okay. I mean, nice. It worked, guys. It worked. Let's see, capturing. Oh yeah. So I'm catching up to live. Are you live, Dave? Who?
I paused, but I'm also gonna catch up then.
Speed up then. So we are running through this relic situation. Was 2-3 for Modri. Valas is a bit ahead with villager numbers, and both are on the way to Imp already almost at the same time. So we are catching up here.
I'm live, 25 minutes.
I'm almost on 23:30. I can see Valas going for forward castle with a pikeman upgrade. Modri has some monks, he's adding ranges. I'm gonna nail micro, good micro by Valas. At castle, he's gonna go up. Almost opens the gate, it was risky. We got skirmisher opening and chemistry for Modri. I am now live as well. Some masonry for Valas, he's getting chemistry. But yeah, I mean, who's at a better position here, Mr. Dave?
I really like the forward castle for Valas. You didn't have to invest too much into the pikeman, so He still had a very nice imp time. He's economically ahead as well.
Does he have
By
redemption? Valas? He's getting block rated and he doesn't have cannons. So his only option to deal with cannons is monks. I
he
would
doesn't
say.
have it yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think he will need some unit to deal with the skirms. Obviously not having bombard cannons himself. Maybe he will go onager. He does have some mangonauts forward.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. He's adding the range now.
And he's adding redemption, he's adding bracer. And Modri trying to repair the siege workshop. He wants 2 cannons and not 1, but the monks will be waiting. Let's see the cannons. No, the cannons will not be on time before redemption. He's heavily repairing the siege workshop. He now has 2 traps going forward. He got hand cannoneers and skirmishers. The monks were forced to go back. And yeah, he actually saved the siege workshop. 2 cannons popping out. Let's see now the monks. The monks should target the cannons, targeting the cannons. Oh, the cannoneers are good. Oh, it's a conversion. Oh,
The mangonauts with a good shot too.
Oh man, he gotta repair the trap. It's so important. Now another cannon is exposed. Modri has to go back. 1 monk left. He should try and shoot that monk. So no, is he gonna convert it? No. Oh, he converted it in the last second. What?
What? Insta.
Okay, the monks are perfect here for Valas. He's adding skirmishers. Modri trying to snipe down the traps again. The mangonels are being super annoying. The monks are their 2 military numbers are identical. Military numbers are almost the same here. And cannoneers going forward. The cannons. I'll let him convert the cannons. No, let him convert the cannons. Modri. We got the bracer now for Modri kicking in. Castle. It's so important. If that castle goes down, Modri will be in a good position to push. But if that castle goes, if that castle stays up, now the cannons are.
Oh, the monks all died to the skirmishers and hand cannoneers.
Modri needs more traps, so he's quite low on some gold. Here in the south, villager numbers. Small lead for Valas, military numbers. Nice lead for Valas. The monks trying to get the cannons, but the cannons are going back. We got 1 trap going down, so Modri kinda changed his plan. He was attacking traps and not the castle, but let's see. 2 monks only. He can try and going for the skirmishers, trying to go for the cannons. His micro is so critical here. Let's see, shooting at the monks. That's actually good with the cannons. But 1 cannon went down to a trap, I guess? Yeah.
Yep. Very nice micro by both players. Kind of baiting the fire with the monks.
Now the castle is down. That's big.
Castle went down. That's huge. So now Wallace doesn't have a castle. That's kind of important because I think he would want to get the unique tech.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be kind of a skirm mirror for a while. And I suppose Valas also would have wanted to have the option to add samurai, because they are really good at dealing with skirmishers.
Yeah. And one goes down. Both economies are kind of plebbish. Valas has basically perfect villager number, but his economy is not very balanced. Only 33 on food. Modri needs way more villagers. He's only 116. And he needs way more on food. He got only 24, so he's struggling to keep his military production going here. Well, not sure who's leading here. I mean, economy-wise, it is Valas, and military-wise, and map control-wise. Never mind, I'm sure who's leading here. It's looking quite good for Valas at the moment.
Yeah, now it's the question of, okay, what's the follow-up unit that we are gonna add here? I feel like Modri kinda has to go for some kind of cav, but obviously the Japanese hubs would shut that down quite nicely. I think Valas has a really nice position this game. If he can deny Modri from expanding, I think he's gonna be in a great spot.
Let's see. It's not like every game is skirmishers, guys. It's first one so far, I think. Now we're getting Cataparuto from Valas. I heckin' love Cataparuto. Catapapupu.
Katapataraparata.
Parapupu.
Yeah, I think it's really nice to have the faster firing traps, and you can pack them up very quickly. You won't lose them nearly as much. Still, the bombard guns are getting a lot of value for Modri.
Yeah.
There's too many skirms to really make the monks work at this point.
Yeah,
for
Modri
Valas.
doing very good micro sniping. The monks, there is one alive trying to convert. Gonna get one cannon perhaps. No, didn't even get it. But where's his skirmishers? Where's the skirmishers, Modri? Gotta be careful. Military numbers. Small advantage for Valas. One cannon converted. Oh no. Oh no. The two cannons converted. Probably 9. Okay. Only one cannon
Getting
converted.
archers. What? Is that a misclick?
Oh, another conversion. Archers? Oh no, that has to be a misclick. Oh, Modri is falling apart, guys. Valas is pushing. The cannons. Oh man, the cannons are not doing anything. Modri, where is his military? Okay, he just DQ'd all the archers and queued skirmishers. Instead, he's trying to do a TC, but this is looking good for Valas all of a sudden. He's doing the half upgrade. Is he expecting some Cavalier switch? Because Modri is not going for any of that yet. I think. It's looking very bad for Modri.
Feels very good for Valas. I don't think he's ever getting pushed back here.
Heresy. That's really. Now it's too late.
Yeah, I feel like the monks
Traps.
already got the value they wanted. Traps are going down to survive, but only 3 cannons left.
Oh yeah, I have an important question for you, Dave. Do you remember when we had arena players in Masters of Arena?
I remember.
Because it's well, unless we should adopt Doubt, I guess.
Yeah.
This is our only option right now. Because them both running. And, I mean, Modri still has a chance, but now his cannons are getting... Oh, 2 cannons down. And, I mean, he just
It's
struggling
just-
with the production.
It just never feels like Modri can make any tech switch. Valas can just keep spamming these cheap units, and eventually the traps will take out everything.
Okay, this is looking bad for Modri. How many ranges? Yeah, well, he still has, you know what? He has... Okay, he doesn't have a production problem, I take that back. He has 16 ranges compared to only 6 from Valas. So how is Valas outmassing him? Can you explain?
Well, better economy, I guess. Modri cannot continuously produce from all these ranges, so it's actually too many. I would
Yeah.
rather have more farms.
I mean, we still have 2 cannons from Modri, but monks are over. It's 3 cannons. Monks are targeting them. And we got 2 traps from each. Modri still trying, of course, but... No ballistic. Oh, no ballistics from Modri. Is it
Oh
actually
my god,
help?
he still doesn't have ballistics. Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane actually. That's so much
man.
damage that was not getting hit.
Yeah. Well, he's pushing back a bit, but again, his economy... It's quite questionable. 37 farmers compared to 44 from Valas.
Look at the traps just running back. There's no way to catch them.
2 cannons going down, 1 went down, okay. Maybe some, I don't know. What can Valas switch into? Like Modri? I don't think he can.
I think he
Okay,
can
we have
start
the
having
answer now.
samurai.
No, he's doing champions, it seems he's getting supplies and men at arms, and that should be perfect because Modri has only 1 hand cannoneer. And well, lots of quick walls by Modri, not quick walls, but the stone wall securing some gold on the left side. But champions with Gamsons will be a disaster for Modri here.
Yeah, I don't see how he stops it. Army's mainly skirmishers. I guess he can still add some hand cannons, but he has very little gold left. He has 3 relics, but they're at the front.
Well, Modri is not giving up. He's trying to re-wall. He's pushing Valas back a bit. He will need a lot of Panic-Cannoneers to stop potential champions. I don't know if he sees them yet. He can now see those swords. He's a long swordsman for sure. Maybe Valas is going forward a bit too early. No, look, they basically take so little damage from the skirmishers. Like, the Gamson is really helping here. And Valas is going for the
basically
big
half
push
damage
again.
because 6 pierce armor against 7 attack, so that +1 pierce armor makes a huge difference here.
Yeah, and Modri losing his traps right now. 1 left, the cannons. Oh no, the skirmishers are melting, and the trap went down. So now, Valas, first of all, he should repair his trap. Second of all, look how much stone he has. Like, why is he not doing a castle on Modri's face? But now the traps are coming. We have 4 cannons, which are keeping Modri in the game, whereas the monks to convert them. We are now also getting keep towers from Modri. So, from Valas, sorry, but why is he not doing towers? Like, he's doing all the attacks, but he's not doing. I want the tower on the gold, I want the tower on the wood and on the right. But he's okay. Don't lose a trap though. Modri is not giving up on the game that easily, guys. He doesn't want to be out of Masters of Arena before even the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to try to fight until there is truly no chance. He still has decent army, it's 150 pop. I feel like if Valas loses too many army, he could still get pushed back. His res bank is not that huge, actually.
No, he does have more farms than Modri, and Modri will soon run out of gold. Where is his gold even? Okay, on the, well, he'll get the towers, or yeah, he's gonna lose the villagers on the gold, so that means no more gold income for Modri. He's taking gold somewhere else. Ah yeah, he still has gold, a bit. 500 gold, let's say.
Oh, lost a cannon to the trap.
Okay.
Valas also repairing the keeps like crazy. He has tons of stone in the bank.
And Modri lost the monastery with the relics, and he still didn't do a new one to try and pick them up, so that's not bueno. He's down to 24 military. Valas with doubles the military. Valas with more villagers. Valas with towers on Modri's face. If that castle goes down, this is over. Modri, guys, is going out in the round of 16. What a day for the non-arena players. I mean, Valas bows down. I mean, you cannot call them Arabia players, right?
Yeah, but it's definitely a bit sad to see the arena specialists go out this early. Well, quote unquote early, but still.
GG!
GG code.
GG, wow. I did not see that coming, guys. Modri is out. Let's quickly go over the statistics and head to bed. Oh, we don't have the full statistics, never mind. So yeah, did you expect that, Mr. Dave?
I mean, I wouldn't have rolled it out, but I would have thought Modri would win like 3-1 today.
Yeah. Well,
But very well played by Valas, has to be said.
yeah.
I think Modri will be kicking himself for that first game. I think he was in a perfect position to win with Dravidians.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's super late, so I'm heading to bed. Thank you so much, Mr. Devu, for co-casting to Saturday.